Hi, Quadcopter 101 here. Welcome back. I'm continuing a series of FPV flyers, and this is the HT F802. I'm doing a comparisons series. I'm taking advantage of this cloudy day that we have here today because I can actually see my screen, my Android phone. So let's go into flight. This is the HT F802, and I want to compare the performance of this to the CMAX-5 SW, which I just recently flew. And finding the quadcopter, and away we go. Now the X5 SW could only fly out to about 60 meters before I'd lose control of it. This one here has a little more range, but I'm still going to keep it in close because being an HT quadcopter, they tend to go screwy if you do fly too far out of range. I don't want to have that happen. Now I was flying the X5 SW using headless mode, and I'm going to do the same. I'm doing headless mode with this, and the reason being, I want to compare that you could actually use the quadcopter to actually pan with the quadcopter's camera, using the quadcopter's headless mode as a means of panning. I don't know if you can see that or not, folks, but there I am. Now I'm going to land. Whoa. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, now I want to make sure I'm recording. Okay, and let's go back, flying again. Now this is recording onto the card of the phone, not the card of the camera on the quadcopter. Although they supply, the quadcopter supplies a port for an SD card, it does not seem to operate with this camera, and I think the reason being they're trying to save battery power. The quality of the video that you see from either this received Android video, or from the which would be recorded on the card, would be the exact same, which is 640 by 480. Okay, there's no real advantage to recording onto the card, in other words, and that's why I think the engineers at HT decided to remove that feature from the camera. At least it doesn't work on mine. Okay, enough panning. Coming out of headless mode. Now another thing I like this particular quadcopter over the X5 SW is this quadcopter is somewhat acrobatic and aerobatic. And let's try to demonstrate that. I'm going into high. That's the flip button. I forgot how to go into high on this. There we go. So, yeah, this quadcopter is acrobatic compared to the X5 SW. I mean, the X5 SW can't do something like that. HT can. So another reason why I like this one much more than the X5 SW. I mean, you get your Wi-Fi reception, and you get an acrobatic quadcopter at the same time. I think they're both similarly priced, if I'm not mistaken. There ain't more. Yeah, the X5 SW can't do barrel rolls. This one can. So it is a great quadcopter, all in all. If you're looking for an FPV quadcopter, this is the one I would recommend. Even over the F80. This is the F801, even over the F802, you know, the newer one. This is much more acrobatic than the F802. Another reason I like this. An FPV flyer, an acrobatic FPV flyer. Let's go over and say hello to my wife and dog. Okay. Yeah, I like this particular quad. I'm going to stop recording. You're probably getting sick, seasick. Okay, what was the other record button? Here's the other record button for the SD card, and it says no SD card, so never mind. Ah, what the heck. Hit recording one more time. We'll continue recording. Great quadcopter. So, again, this is the winner, I think, in the Wi-Fi FPV quadcopter arena, in my opinion at least. The problem with recording to the Android phone, though, is that when you lose transmission, it breaks down the recording that you did there, and you lose that second and 2 seconds that of lost transmission. There's no like black screen. You don't see a black screen. You just see what was recorded last before you lost transmission. Because of that, your recorded video loses sync very easily, and I'm sure what you're seeing right now is not syncing up with what I'm doing with the quadcopter. That's one unfortunate thing. You can't sync. It's very hard to sync up the videos between real-time flying and what we're doing right here. Boy, this gets great flight time on it, though, don't it? Okay, after that last hit in the ground there, I got a little bit of a yaw. And I'm probably going to land it now. Is everything fine? Oh, that's the end of the battery. That's the flight time you get with it. So, I'm going to end that video right now. So this is Quadcopter 101. Hope you enjoyed that flight. Quadcopter 101, signing out.